Alrighty, so did everyone get a chance to look at the minutes as well? They were very detailed. Thank you, Ahmad, for that. Anything that you guys wanted to add to the minutes? Any discrepancies? No? Okay. Do we all approve the minutes? A nod is good. Yes, yes. Okay, perfect. Minutes are good. Additions to the agenda, I already asked. Anyone online? Anyone here wants to add anything? Good, good. Okay, perfect. So I just wanted to go over, I guess I don't really have to since everyone was at the call-out meeting, but basically just talk about the points. If anyone had any questions about the points. Hi, here you go. And your name? Carla, thank you. Okay. So I wanted to see if everyone understood the points for renewing members or members that are already initiated. Points are actually only 3 that you have to collect. So it's research, service, and teaching. So for initiated members, you only need 3 points. New members, 7 points. Any questions about that at all? I just wanted to recap kind of. We already had a couple of tabling events thanks to our members. There's a lot of people that are involved in different clubs, and we were able to collaborate with HISO, and we tabled at National Health Education Week, which was really great. And we also got to table at AS World Food Day, which was really good too. I know that there was a little bit of craziness during that week, but we still went out there and we still did it. And Noah, one of our newest members, he really was a trooper out there, and he was there every single day, all day. So it was really great. An update on recognition. I just wanted to say that we're still in the process of it. We're hopefully getting closer to something. We're getting a little bit of traction. Like I said, this is nothing to be worried about. This is just about getting funding from AS, and this is just additional funding that they can give us. They do have about $1 million that they allocate to clubs and organizations. So we want to be one of those clubs and organizations that gets a part of that money. So, but in order to do that, there's a really long process.
But we have been approved as a Greek council.
Yes.
It's just that we still have to update our constitution to meet their guidelines. So we're working on it.
Exactly. So it's a step forward, actually a huge step forward. So, hi, here you go. No, it's okay. And so yeah, so we're working on it really hard, and we'll keep you guys all updated about where we're at with that. So yeah, any questions about update on recognition? No. Okay. Account balances. So Noor, our treasurer, is not able to be here during this time because she has class. She is in a grad program, so a lot of our classes are at night. But I did meet with her yesterday to kind of get an update. We do, from last year, we did have dues. Hi, here, you can get an agenda. We're on account imbalances. Here you go. Yeah. So last year, just from dues, we were able to get $260. So that was really great. And that's just from the student dues that we had. And then Noor had a fundraiser, kind of like a
first aid.
Yeah, it was a CPR
Yeah.
fundraiser, and she was nice enough to do that with her students. I'm not sure if she like teaches or something.
No, I think it's just through the health sciences. They were able to recruit enough people to come in for the CPR class. And the way that it works, she put ESG's name as they were funding it. So ESG received a certain amount of money for it.
Yeah, so we received $450 from it.
Yeah.
So big thank you to Noor because now, because of that, and we had $80 previously in the account from when ESG was active here. So in total right now, we have $790. So that money, since it was completely raised by students, we can actually use that for food. We could use that for really anything that we want. That's the thing with AS funding. If we do get funding from AS, or when we do, that there's a lot of things that we can't use that for, like food or compensation for something. Like there's a budget language that we have to follow. And so, but with this money, we don't really have that many restrictions, which is really good. So grand total right now is $790. So we can always use this for different things. But yeah, that's the update on that. Any questions about account balances at all? No? Okay, great. And student dues were $20, just so you know. So that it is due when you are initiated. It's $20 that goes to our account, and of course it goes back to the students. And then it's $70 for the national dues. And again, that's all due right before initiation. ESG tanks. I don't know if you want to go ahead.
Yeah, so in regards to ESG tank tops, the tank tops, you can order them now online. I think Valerie or someone that's part of the board, they're going to be sending out an email to everyone. So you can order them on your own if you want. So if you want to order the ESG tanks on your own, if you want to just order one t-shirt, I believe it's something like $30, so $29 if you just want to order it on your own. If you want to bring together a group of 6 people to order the tanks, you guys can place your orders together, and you can just call. We have a representative that you can call. Her name's Vicky, and she will set that order up with you and 6 people, and then that t-shirt goes down to $21. If you guys get a group of 10, again, so you don't have to stick to the numbers, 1, 6. I'm just saying it could be 4. If you got a group of 4, it's still going to be cheaper than 1. So if you can get a group of people together, the t-shirts will be cheaper. But, if you're ordering it by yourself, then it'll be $29. The more people that you put into a group, then the t-shirts gets cheaper too. And keep in mind, it doesn't mean that if you're ordering as a group that you have to, collect everyone's money. No, the person will set up the order and people go in the website, she'll give them the website or whatever, and they can pay themselves. And then they'll probably ship it to one person, and then that person can give out the t-shirts that way. Mm-hmm. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can, definitely, it's to your best interest to order as a group.
Yeah.
And I mean, we are a group anyway. It's a good way for you to get to know people who are part of ESG and, have some level of camaraderie. So I do really advise people to go through that method in order of ordering. Mm-hmm. But that message will go out. I just forwarded it to Valerie. So someone within the board will send that message out to members. To members and initiates. So if you're interested in that, you can order as well. Another thing too that I just wanted to quickly mention, I don't think it was on the agenda. Maybe that should have been additions to the agenda, is meeting minutes. Mm-hmm. It's meeting attendance. I just want to kindly remind everyone that you still are required to come to 75% of the meetings. Or, if you really, really can't make it, then you need to sign in on, you can go to the link and watch it. And if you do go to the link to watch the meeting, you do have to write a summary and send it to the ESG email if you can't make it. We just do that just out of convenience. We know that people have classes and things like that, but we do really like it if people can actually physically come to the meetings itself. It's nice to see everyone. It's nice to work together. Like I know today, Valerie wants to put together some committees, but if people are not here, it makes it hard. So I just want to remind that of the initiatives that you are required to come to 75% of the meetings. If not, you cannot go through initiation, number 1. And also for the members are also required to come to 50% of the meetings. So the members are still supposed to be active as well. So just because you're a member, if you're not abiding by that, but then you could lose your membership as well. And we'll gladly refund you the money if you don't want to be a participant as well. So keep that in mind. That's important.
Yeah, I did mention it in the email. I said, don't forget 75% of attendance. So definitely, please. So yeah, I'll make sure to send out that email. I do have a couple of people that have been asking me about the ESG tanks. So, and I think it'll be great because then when we do go to these types of events like the AIDS walk or any of the tabling events, we could wear that and look a little bit more, I guess, uniform, I guess you can say. Next, is there any questions about tanks? No. Okay, cool. Update on points. Laura.
Yeah, so I've been keeping track of the points. I think I'm pretty good with what everyone has right now, but if you have been involved with something like an event and you want to double check, you can come to me and let me know so I can make sure I have it all down.
Yeah, so Laura will be taking care of tracking everyone's points. So if you ever have any questions, she does check our ESG email, so you can always email the ESG email and just ask for, an update on your points. Make sure that, hey, because you never know, we can miss something that we should have accounted for. So make sure you can get your update after we're done with the meeting from Laura. She has the updates on there. Next thing I have is bulletin board sign-up sheets. So I actually just have for the month of November and December, just because I didn't want to go too far into the future. I do know that Katie wanted to do it in November, but we do want at least 2 members to do, and initiates to do the board. So again, does everyone know what the bulletin board is? Yes. Okay, cool. So that lower half is all educational materials that we want to have displayed. So that is a way that you can get a point for teaching or research on there. So if you are interested in signing up to be able to do the half of the bulletin board, I do have a sign-up sheet here. So again, Katie is already 1 member for November. We need 1 more person. So if you want to sign up, and then December, and then the December one is going to be displayed there until January. So just since we're in a break. So you can always come up after the meeting on that. There is a fine print on how to do that. It's also on the agenda. So if you ever have any questions about it, you can go back on your email and look at the agenda, and it's at the bottom of the agenda as a footnote. But it's very simple. If you have your information, you send it over to Dr. Emma too, or you could just email it to us. We'll forward it so she can approve all the information on there. She also gave us a website that you can go to kind of see what kind of national months are happening or national weeks that is related to health. And then you can retrieve the bulletin board key from the health science office, which is JD2500, and ask for key number 25. And then once you're done, you just return the key. So again, all that is in the agenda. And also I will be posting this once I get everyone who wants to sign up for it. I'll post it up. That way we have it. Yes.
And they get 1 teaching point for
yes. 1 teaching, 1 research, either one. So yeah, it's a really easy way and fun way. Any questions about bulletin board signups? No? Okay, and none online. Cool. So committees. So the reason why I want committees is because I want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to really be an actual part of the club or honor society. Sorry, not club. So I just want everyone to have a part in this and have an opportunity to really have, I guess, a responsibility. So 2 committees that I want is social media development. We do have a Facebook, we have an Instagram, and we have a Twitter. Those all can be linked together. So if you post in one place, it could be posted everywhere. So it'll be really easy. And also, so we want to build up our I guess presence in social media. So if anyone is interested in that, come talk to me. And also I want to have a fundraising committee. I think it's really important that we keep trying to raise money. As you saw, Noor had a really great turnout with her fundraiser, and that was $450 that we didn't have before. So woo, Noor. So again, social media development and fundraising committee, if you're interested in either of those, you can come talk to me after. And if you're watching this later, and feel free to email the ESG email. So, and then let me know which committee you're interested in. I want at least 3 people in each committee, and then we can talk about duties in each committee. It's not going to be a crazy amount of work. Social media development is just, when we do have an event, post it on social media. If there's something if it's a national week, post it. So it's nothing, a crazy commitment. Yes.
Whenever you're done.
Okay. Okay, then I'll go to you. Yes. So that's for social media fundraising, just looking for different opportunities, bringing ideas, collaborating with others, and trying to see, what is realistic that we can do here on campus or anywhere else, but I really want to have fundraising on campus rather than like a restaurant, and you get 10% back. I want to see what we can do here during our time. So I really need help with that. So again, if you're interested in either of those, please come talk to me after. If not, send us an email and I'll make sure to connect everyone together. Any questions on committees?
I was kind of thinking if we can have like an event planning committee. So that way, if somebody can be responsible for getting us events so that we can get our points.
Okay.
So can I propose that to the group?
Yeah, definitely. We can definitely have an event planning committee or event planning. I don't know if that's the name I want to call it. But yeah, if anyone is interested in maybe initiating collaborations and finding out different what clubs and organizations our members are a part of, and maybe to see what they're doing. I know HESO was great and told us about National Education Week, and then we had Katie who told us about AS World Food Day. So that's how we got these opportunities. So if anyone is interested in that as well and don't feel like you're going to be the one planning everything, I'm definitely here, and our executive board is here for that as well. So social media committee, fundraising committee, and event planning committee.
I just kind of wanted to add into that. I know that Stephanie helped last year getting condoms. I have a whole bunch of condoms sitting in my office, so we can also hey, not like it's a problem. I have a lot of expired ones too that I use for class, but so we can definitely plan a sexual health event just on our own.
Yeah.
And that could be something that we can do, so we can utilize those condoms. Huh? Oh yeah, Laura too. Yeah. Oh, it was Laura, not you. Oh, it was all Laura. Thanks, Laura. Last year was hectic trying to, but yes, thank you, Laura. But so they were like 500.
Oh, 5,000.
The other company was giving 5,000 condoms. Trojan. Yes.
Yeah, but then we were shy of actually. No, by the time we tried to apply, it would have been nice to have 5,000.
Yeah.
We could have done like a big
swimming pool of condoms. Yeah.
So we still have condoms, so we can do a sexual health thing.
Yeah.
I remember I used to do the sexual health awareness groups. Mm-hmm. People can even get together with cardboard, create a wheel. And with the wheel, if you guess right about sexual health information, you can get a condom. But we can always give out condoms, but we can do a little bag. And the that's fun.
Pamphlets also.
You have a wheel?
Awesome.
I'm going to write that down. Nora has a wheel.
I gave last year.
Yeah.
The sexual health awareness.
So Amir even gave me, literally, you guys, it's like a big bag full of STI, HIV, and this isn't the stuff that we
I know the Pride Center was doing something with sexual health last week.
Oh, really?
Maybe you can partner up with them.
Yeah.
They have it's actually really cute in their Pride Center. They have this shelf thing, and it's all about health stuff about STIs and HIV. So I'm sure they need public health people in there.
Okay, sure. But however, I wouldn't want to partner with the Pride Center if they made it their event.
No, it's not an event. It was
something that
at the USU have Snapchat.
Yeah.
And they do this thing where come to the Pride Center, and they show different things that they offer, and that's the things that they offer. So I don't know if it was an event.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but it's just like, I guess I wouldn't want to be in a situation where this is being presented by the Pride Center. I could say I would be, I guess, more of a fan of it if this is something ESG is doing in collaboration with the Pride Center.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like just get our name out there so other people in the university kind of have an idea who we are and kind of like what we do. So that's great too. We could, but if we can just definitely get ESG's name out there. But also, you know, I guess to tie it back into what you were saying, Valerie, I do think that there's two things, I guess two event-based things that I would like to see happen. The first one being, how can we collaborate with HISO or CHAC or MPHSA and do events with them, but also how can we have our own standalone event? Like when people hear about it, like, oh, this is something ESG does every year.
And I think that'll bring a lot of publicity to us, which is
it doesn't have to be a bunch of events. I'm just saying one big successful event. Like this is just ESG's thing. This is like how MPHSA does their social. And that's MPHSA's thing.
Yeah, the faculty mixer.
Yeah, that's their thing. I would like it so ESG has just like one good event, and that's our thing. We're known for it. Yeah.
Perfect.
And
well, we actually.
It could be whatever. It's just. It would be nice if we could definitely have like some type of planning committee for brainstorming ideas of like what's needed, what's lacking. And I mean, at Indiana University, we had like overnighter.
Oh yeah,
with Girl Scouts. That was kind of like their thing. They did that every year, and they were known for that.
Yeah.
So something, you know, that's just we can own. That's ours.
Okay, I agree. That's actually perfect that we're talking about that because our next thing is brainstorming. Just a really quick brainstorming session. I want to see if anyone has any ideas. So for example, fundraising brainstorms. I do know I have gotten a couple of emails from students saying that they had ideas for fundraisers. One of them being like a build your own like yogurt bowl thing. So that was really cool because we're always thinking about healthy things, and that's already prepared by I think it was Corner Bakery. So that was okay, cool. Carla, right? Yeah. So I really love that idea. That was cool because it is healthy. We didn't want to do like brownies and cookies or donuts, you know, that's the easiest thing to do, but that was really cool. And then there was another person who emailed me. Did anyone else email? No? Okay. No, it was on there and they wanted to do it today. I think it was actually at a restaurant. So that obviously didn't happen just because it was a little bit of short notice. But any other fundraising ideas that you think would be good to have here on campus? So we have build your own yogurt bowl. I'm just writing it down, sorry.
Build your salad, your fruit salad.
Fruit salad? We just have to see about food handling. That's the thing. So I was even thinking of trying to see if we have like, we can find promotional things that we can buy and then sell, like water bottles or like reusable bags. I don't know, whatever students would want to buy from us, and for it to be kind of like cute for that. What other ideas does anyone have for fundraising?
Maybe another CPR person.
We can definitely have CPR fundraising.
Nor is there opportunity for initiates to help out with that?
There is, but I need to know who is willing to actually take the course. So it's would anybody, just a show of hands, would anybody be interested in getting CPR trained? Like it gives more job opportunity.
Will it be doing the BLS?
Yeah, it's a BLS, so it's a healthcare provider, so you can be working on patients.
None students in my classes that were interested in going.
They are? Okay. So we can definitely arrange
CPR.
for that.
Yeah, because I know, doesn't public health undergrads need it? No, they don't need it. For some
But
reason,
a
I thought
lot of like pre-nursing, pre-med.
kinesiology, they would use it too. So
You can work on patients. That gives you the ability to like take vital signs, or if you're trying to rack up hours for graduate school, at a clinician's office, then that does give you the opportunity, and it's much cheaper than any place around.
Yeah.
So we can definitely set that up. Would you
Okay.
guys preferably like it this semester? Because I know it's like around midterm time.
I would say next semester,
Next,
just because I know that MPHSA is doing one too this semester, which I will tell you when. Okay. Because I know that they're going to be planning on recruiting, so I don't want it to be like conflict and just all that stuff. So we do need an option for next semester. So I think that if we plan it now and we start recruiting and everything and start telling people, then we can have it next semester and earlier in the semester, which would be nicer too.
we can definitely schedule.
Katie, did you want to say something? You're unmuted.
Oh, I just wanted to say that I would take that class.
Oh, you would take the CPR class?
Yeah,
So Katie would take it. So yeah, so we can look at CPR. Any other ideas? Ideas?
I remember, Valerie, that last semester we talked about taking headshots
Yes.
and making that
I still love that idea. Like, I love it.
Well, the headshots we took at initiation, we could just get that room and we can use that as a backdrop. That it works
Yeah.
so well with the picture.
Yeah, it was really
And-
nice, like
and
a blue
then,
one. I mean,
Salvin is still around too.
yeah.
We try to schedule his friend,
Mm-hmm.
actually schedule his friend and give him some proceeds, like maybe 10% of everything we make,
Yeah.
or 5% even. So.
well, plus a built up on his
Portfolio, yeah. If anything, I have a professional camera too, and I could just bring a tripod and just like.
So do I.
So, oh, he has a brother. That's amazing.
Seriously, should we do that?
I think
We can do
so.
that. Is there any, I mean, we can also find out if and I can schedule that room for a specific time. The room that we had initiation in. Because we don't need a backdrop or anything. It
Yeah,
works
I
so
mean-
well in terms of.
I think that I'm trying to think because some people like natural lighting. I don't know if they would want like a nature background. You know how
Yeah.
people are.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and then have like a
lamp.
have close to something like a room. Do you want like a solid background or do you want like a more natural one? I don't know. That's just me being extra, but like we can. I think that that's really important. I think we could do that. Okay. So I think that's good for now. We can definitely work on CPR and headshots at least, and look into the food stuff. Yes.
For fundraising,
Mm-hmm.
I also kind of like the idea of branding ESG onto like water bottles
Mm-hmm.
because you can get really cheap water bottles. The problem is you have to get them in quantity.
Yeah.
So if we can get like clear water bottles, ESG in green, and have the Greek logo, would you guys be interested in buying them?
Yeah, we can go to Costco.
Or there's even
Yeah,
other
you can go cheaper
places,
places.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But would initiates and members be interested in buying? Because I know nowadays everybody has like 10 water bottles.
Yeah.
So I don't want to saturate the market.
Yeah.
But if it's something you guys would be interested in, because I don't want to buy like 100, only 10 people buy.
Right. Right. No,
So
I think that
something to
that's,
buy,
yeah.
you know, or even chapstick.
I think that would be good. And we can always use that as like raffles or give little giveaways too in case of anything.
Yeah. And once we get more funding, we can even use that
Yeah.
to buy.
Yeah. Okay.
Use our money
So-
to buy it.
So branding of things, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I definitely want that. I think it'd be really cool to have things that say like ESG. Cool. Okay, I think that's really great fundraising. Any last things before we move on to the next brainstorm?
So will people just contact the email address if they're interested in these committees?
Yeah, or come to me
Okay.
after class. That way I write your name and then I can put you all in an email together. That way you all have your contacts.
And only the initiates can be part of them?
No, members and initiates can be part of the committee, please. This is a way that you can get your points. So it'll be really good. Event brainstorm sessions and collabs with clubs. Who here is in a club, in a different club?
I don't participate.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Any other clubs? No?
We're popular like
MPHSA. Okay. I'll put that on there.
HISO.
HISO. Oh yeah, Noena is in HISO. We got a couple of things in here. Okay, we have SDFSA, which is the food science one, and Kappa Omicron Nu, and Maryland Magram Center. Oh, and SHAC. Yeah, I'm part of that. I'm the vice president of that. Duh. Okay. It's Student Health Advisory Committee. Yeah. So we just advise the director of the health center. And I'm actually part of the system-wide committee when it comes to the Student Health Advisory Committee. And that one's really fun. It's with the vice president of student affairs from Sacramento. And I got to fly over there one day. It was fun. Literally one day. It was awesome. Okay, cool. I just wanted to get to see the different clubs. Thanks, Katie. Okay. So different events. I know we have the sexual health. We can think about different ways that we can use up those condoms because we want to get rid of them.
A wheel.
Oh yeah, wheel.
You got one and you can two.
We can also, just also if I use the sexual health, it could be a sexual and reproductive health. I have like an IUD, like a model. I have an HIV model that you guys can borrow. I have penal models. So there could be someone, and I have a lot of expired condoms. So
we
there
could
could
just
be someone teaching you on how to adequately wear a condom and things
I
like that.
love the game when you get blindfolded and you have to put the condom on. It's so funny. And I think that we should do that.
Yeah, and I wonder if we could table it right inside Jacaranda.
Oh, but do you think we'll get a lot of traffic?
When did this become a sex ed class?
No.
When did this become a sex ed class?
It's not. It's just we have Marcy got condoms last year, so we want to find a way to utilize it. And
Okay, yeah, I think that'll fly.
I'm not just being biased.
Yeah, this is CISA. This will fly definitely.
We can always do it there in the walk in the Matador walk by the Matador statue.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's super.
I also have what do you call it? The canopy too.
Oh, perfect.
So if it's a hot day.
Yeah, I think there you get a lot of foot traffic. I want to be able to get a lot of foot traffic and be like, what is that? And so.
And then also, do we need a permit to table? Just okay.
Yeah.
So we would have to work on that too.
We have to have like permission, but from the MIC.
But
So
we need to finish up with associated students first.
yeah.
Okay.
So yep.
That could be in the works for like spring semester.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see I have the school year because everyone's out. Just an idea. During summer break.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do.
Oh, there's one on
Yeah.
No, before that.
Okay. Any other ideas about any events that we might want?
I
Like,
know that other groups like fraternities or the sororities, they do like a national day of service where like they do like group volunteering. I don't know, maybe towards the holiday season where we can do like, I don't know, I know other
They do
sororities.
that. They do that toy drive, that
Yeah, they
children's
go to
hospital.
like
Yeah,
schools or
they do that. The children's
Well,
hospital.
last time you got some things, right? You got some different opportunities.
Refresh my memory.
We went to the San Fernando City
Oh, yes. The tree
Christmas tree
lighting.
lightning thing.
But we could definitely partner with men and go as a group where tanks and represent ESG and CSUN and either go in and donate a gift and also be part of the distribution. So they have maybe a couple of days. Oh, actually I just remembered I was part of, we go into the homes and we do a home assessment to decide, not to decide, but to look at their home and see what their need is, and then depending on their living situations, if they should be awarded for either a basket or to be not raised, but to be family sponsored, so that whoever is a sponsor will come to your house, bring you a meal, bring you a box of pantry, and donate gifts to the children and to the parents. So we can be part of that, and it's usually during the weekends.
Oh, okay.
And then last year we were talking about the blanket drive.
Oh yes, and then from my organization, I decided to do on my own to do a blanket donation to the homeless. So I just collected stuff for my coworkers, and I decided to go into my community
I like the blanket
and give
donation
blankets to the homeless. But I actually wanted to expand because when I did do that, it was raining. So I figured that giving it something else to be appropriate. Because food is kind of funky, but then.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. If you can send me information about about Mend, that would be good.
And then they also have a Thanksgiving where they give out baskets and I don't know if they do home assessments, but I know that they're really, really big and we could participate.
Christmas, that would be good.
The home assessment. So that way you guys have an idea of how these individuals and families are living in their conditions. Sometimes they're just renting one room and there's other families living in that. So you kind of get a different perspective of their needs, and it's not just that they're lacking food, but it's because of their income or that they have different barriers that they have, but it's a nice way that, and then you're also able to give them gifts and be part of that. So it's a kind of a whole holistic thing that we're able to participate to see from the beginning to the end that we want it to do.
Yeah, that's awesome. If you could send me that information whenever it comes out for the Christmas one, I think that'd be really good. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Any other ideas?
Are we talking fundraising? Or
We're
just an
talking
event?
Events right now. Yeah, different events that we can do.
Well, I meant, I think, I would say that to some, do you guys like bowling? No, bowling night, that one sound appropriate, but I meant you can put together Camino, because Camino wanted to do an event with us. I don't know, like, get their group and our group together, since we don't have so many people. We can get together and do like one of those, I don't know, like those food events, like either CPK or Menchie's. They were thinking it while we were doing the tabling.
Okay.
And they would do like, I don't know, 15%.
Right.
I don't know if you guys do that, but
We were trying to see what kind of events we can do on campus.
oh, it's all on campus. Okay.
I think we're in the process of branding.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
No,
really
I
want to
didn't
get
know.
ourselves
I did
out
not know.
there.
I did not know.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So if you have any other ideas, feel free to just, send an email real quick, and I'll definitely look at it. Presentation sign-up sheet. So I forgot to print out that sign-up sheet. But what that means is that Dr. Emmatu had the idea that the last 10 minutes of a meeting, we can have a student present on anything that they're really passionate about, whether it's, their club and what they're doing. If you're really into research about STDs, if you want to do that. One of our members last year did a presentation about certifications that you can get that are free or low cost. And then she got a teaching point for that. So if you ever have any ideas about any presentations that you want to do, we can allocate 10 minutes at the end of the meeting for you. And that way you can give that a quick little presentation on whatever it is and teach us about what you know. So that's what it is. If you're interested in that, let me know. I'll sign you up since I don't have the physical sheet. And then this is for current initiates and members. Oh, current members. Oh, for the publication? Initiates is that they're gonna be. Okay. So current members who are initiated, they're looking for papers to be published in the health student book that they have. So if you're interested, Dr. Emmatu said that.
So if you've worked on a paper in a class, and it doesn't have to be like, a
Research
primary data research paper. It could be like a meta-analysis, or it could be a literature review that you've done in a class. Like I know my 533 class, I have students do a literature review of a theory. And if it's a really good paper, you can try to send it in to go through the review process to see if it can be published. If you're interested in the PhD program, that really looks good. When I was a PhD student, I got my papers published. And this is only for and PhD students, also for undergraduate students. If you want to get into a prestigious, some people go from undergrad all the way into a PhD program. Some PhD programs allow you to. So if you're going into a research-based degree, that might be something that you could think about. I think the papers start calling for them in between February and March. So if it's something you want to do, you should definitely come and talk to me. We figure out a timeline because I have to review it and give my approval before we even send it in for review.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
So for those of you that are initiates, when you become members next year, you'll have that opportunity as well.
Perfect. Did you have a question? No? Okay. It looked like you were going to ask one. Thank you, Dr. Amatu. Lastly, so this is also for current members. We have the SOFI conference. So there is funding if you want to go. It's in Ohio. And
Ohio?
Yeah, who wants to go, right? So it's in Ohio. So if you're interested, but if you're a member only, you do get access to funding. You would have to apply for it. But if you want to go on your own, if you're not a member, you can definitely do that. It's just in Ohio and it costs money. And yeah, so, but it's going to be interesting in there, all of the ESGs, or at least a lot of the ESG chapters go and meet there. And so then it's like really cool and stuff. So I'm definitely going to try applying so I can go and represent CSUN. But we'll see how that goes because I'm a grad student and it costs money. So, but yeah, so that's for current members. If you have any questions about that, Dr. Amatu is here to help you. And then lastly, our next meeting will be Thursday, November 30th at 6 p.m. So it's a month from now. So we do just have it monthly. So that's why, if you could please make it, it's just an hour of your time every month. That would be great. And again, you do need 75% attendance to these meetings. And so, if we only have one a month, then it's, you basically have to go to a lot of them. So, and then current members, you only have to go to 50%. And then we do keep track of it. I do write down your name, and we make sure that you have that. And we would hate for you not to get initiated because you missed a meeting. And we give you a lot of options. So that being said, is there any questions about anything? Concerns? Ideas? Yes.
Not ideas.
That's about it. Anything?
I missed about 20% of it. But the points, so like, are the next events in November, or is it another 3 events?
So right now, as of now, we don't have really any events, but sometimes it just comes up. If I do know, because I am in a couple of different clubs, if I do know of something that comes up, and I'll ask Dr. Amatu to see if attendance to one of those events can count as a point or as a half a point, then I'll definitely send out an email about that. So yes.
Okay, and then
sorry.
Total points, because I don't know.
Know where you're at? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there a link, or is there somebody who's in charge?
Yeah, Laura.
Okay, all right.
So you can go talk to her after. Yes.
So there's an event, I know it's last minute, but it's not a marathon, it's 3 miles at Sacramento Park where we were at last year. And it's free, well, not free, but I can give you a link to be free. I don't know if you want to make that an event, but it is Sunday at 7.
This Sunday? Ooh.
7 a.m.?
8 a.m. And you get a free shirt and you get a medal. So if you want to talk that
Nice.
over with the board members and decide whether
Okay.
it's going to be an opportunity,
Okay.
let them know, that way I can get you guys the link.
Okay. We will talk about it. Let me write it down.
Sorry for the last minute.
It's okay. If not, we can always send out the link anyways for people to have fun. I run all the time, so I love half marathons. They're
Run
so
walk.
fun.
Run walk.
Oh, run walk.
That's a big one.
Cool. Any other questions?
Another question, I just wanted to thank you for people who joined me at the AIDS
Yeah, AIDS Walk. So who went? Yay!
I have the names actually.
Yeah, I have. It was
Laura and Maisa, and then there was
And Carla? Did you
I
go?
went, but I didn't sign up.
Oh, wow. That was kidding. Oh,
It
yay.
was awesome.
Yay. I'm so glad. I wish I could have gone. I was like super sick that weekend and I still feel like I'm sick, but I think I'm just chronically stressed. So it's been a rough semester. Yeah. Any other questions, concerns? Yes.
Okay, so I actually was told about a research experience, like they need volunteers.
Okay.
And it's through the Free Winds Fitness Evaluation.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so it's I asked for information and it looks like they're needing people for like an entire year, and there's a lot of locations like they're near Northridge, like Silmar and things like that. So I don't know if that's something that maybe people would want to get, maybe research points or something can be an event that we can collaborate. I think it's Joshua James. He's
Yeah.
he's doing like
Josh, yeah. His last name is like Mantulock or something. Yeah. What I think that, tell me if I'm wrong, if it's this, they're looking for people to evaluate, right? Yeah, and they're especially looking for Spanish speakers. So basically 3 Winds is a workout program and it's a free workout. They just got like a $70,000 grant from the American Council of Exercise, and they were able to expand to like a whole bunch of parks. And so they hold these exercise programs twice a week at these parks.
3 times.
Oh, 3 times a week now. It used to be 2, but now it's 3 times a week, and all for the community members. And so what they need data, especially when you get a grant, they need evidence that it's, working and all that stuff. So you need to evaluate, and by asking members, how is this affecting your life? Is it positive? Is it negative? And whatnot. And the thing is, because these parks are in low-income communities a lot of times, a lot of the members only speak Spanish or their preferred language is Spanish. So they're really they're kind of desperate for people that speak Spanish. And I actually signed up with Josh. I haven't been contacted about it yet, but they're looking for more because there is lots of parks that need to be evaluated and lots of members.
I can send you the flyer. So just to add on to Valerie, my organization does the testing. They do the A1Cs, they do the height and the weight, and I don't know if they do the BMI, but we do the testing on those participants. So if you need a contact person, I can also refer you to that if you guys want to participate, and I can give you the flyer of the different locations. So they're in Silmar, they're in Pacoima, they're in Hollywood, and they're also churches and parks. So I can give you that kind of idea. And it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Some of them are usually start really early, like 7 to 8, and they're an hour.
Pretty early. But yeah, I do have that email actually from the professor who's putting it on, who's doing this research project. So I can talk to Dr. Emma too about it and make sure that she's okay. And then if that would count as, a point, because you can do whatever you want. You can go and volunteer, but I can ask to see if that she would consider that a point. So I will talk to her about that.
Is it with Dr. Jimmy?
It's with Dr. Spear. It's what she's doing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 3 Winds points, Sunday, 5K. Okay. Any other things? No? Alrighty. Well, I adjourn this meeting officially at 6:58 p.m. today. Woohoo! And let me just stop this. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Bye, Ahmad. See you later. I don't know if you can hear me. You're unmuted. You can say bye if you want.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Bye.